Wow, Wooly here. Guys, it is day 15. Can you believe it? I'm pretty much halfway through it. It's day 15. It is 6.2 degrees, so the water has come up a little bit again. And guys, I just wanna talk about my most common question, guys, believe it or not. Some of you might think it's self-explanatory, but there's a wee bit more to it than that. Guys, and that is, how do you dip? How do you do it? First I gotta get in, okay? Right, so, first things first, and this might seem a little bit weird, but guys, I always wear something on my feet down to my dipping tank, right? The reason being is that when if I walk down in my bare feet, especially if it's really cold or if it's in the snow, when I get in here, my feet are already very cold, guys, and I find that my feet get really sore when I'm in the water. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to keep my feet at normal temperature for as long as possible. Right, let's do this. Okay, take your time. Take your time, right? This is one of the most important things, guys. Focus on your breathing and take your time. Get a good grip, nice and slow. I'm lucky. This is a big barrel and I'm a wee guy. Okay, I see people dipping like this. No good. You need to be in it up to your chin. It's very important, okay? Your vagus nerve runs down your spine. Guys, you need to get... Hey, Bruno. Have a dipping partner, helps. Control your breathing. Anyway, vagus nerve. Get that vagus nerve submerged, guys, okay? There's a thing called the vagus nerve reset that I don't know a lot about, but if you Google it, guys, or if you look up the Huberman Lab, guys, he has a big podcast about the benefits of cold water exposure therapy and cold water dipping in relation to a lot of different things, but for men, in relation to lifting weights and testosterone increases and stuff like that, guys. So you got to stimulate that vagus nerve. So get down. Oh, see the difference it makes? Control your breathing, guys. Remember what I talked about yesterday. You got to control that breathing. Box breathing for me works, okay? In, hold, out, hold. Okay, so in for me 3 seconds. Hold for 3. Out for 3. Hold for 3. And repeat, okay? So it's in, hold, out, hold, okay? And you just say that to yourself. Now you can do it for 4, okay? I like to start with 3 because I find that it can be a little bit hard with the cold water and with everything else to hold it for 4, guys. It's, you know, your body is always trying to gasp, okay? It's always trying to let go. Oh, get out of here, get out of here. Now, you don't need to do it in a tub, right? I started in a blue rain barrel over there. If any of you have been following along and you've seen my videos from last year and stuff, guys, I was in one like a blue plastic rain barrel that was incredibly claustrophobic and a little bit dangerous at 6 in the morning when it was frozen. But guys, look, you can do this in the shower, right? The idea is that you do it, right? That you do something that you find a little bit crazy, right? You do something that you find a little bit difficult, that you don't want to do, right? You don't. This is the thing, and this is where the mental strength aspect comes into it. You're doing something that you don't want to do, that you control. Okay, so what that means then is that if there is something else that comes up in your life that you don't want to do, you're sort of used to doing that sort of thing anyway, so it's not as difficult. 4 minutes. That's 4 minutes. Guys, don't jump into the tub or jump into the shower and say, oh, I'm going to stand here for 15 minutes, right? You will not do well, okay? You got to let your body tell you what to do. In the beginning, when I was doing this, I got into the tub. I got into it one day for 30 minutes, right? Now, and it wasn't that cold. It was about 7 degrees. No, it probably was warmer than that. It's only 6 today. And guys, I nearly gave myself hypothermia. That's the truth. I couldn't warm up for the whole day, right? Getting into the tub is the first mental battle, right? You get into it, you've won one mental battle. Anything after 2 minutes, you are ticking another mental battle box, right? So anything after 2 minutes, I'm happy enough and I'll get out, right? Guys, the longer you push it, especially in the beginning, the more chance there is that you will have some sort of adverse effect, okay? So, you know, you got to be very careful, right? And guys, the warm-up is important as well. Now, I'm not going to advise people to get out of the dipping tank and get straight into a warm shower, but guys, I have done that in the past and I have had no ill effects of it. But I spent my whole life in cold water teaching surfing and kayaking and stuff like that, where we would be in wetsuits in cold water for 2 hours, right? And we would come back and have showers, okay? But guys, 9 times out of 10, I will go and I will dry myself off and I will exercise to warm myself back up. And then when I feel like my body is warm, then I will move on with my day. Guys, take your time getting out. That's nearly 6 minutes. Take your time. And for that even more fabulous experience, guys, make sure that your nails are still painted. Here is the crack, right? I'm not an expert, guys. I'm just an agent in a bar, right? There is lots of experts out there who have looked into this medically, right? Dr. Huberman being one that I would definitely recommend that you check out. But if you're unsure if you should do this, guys, if you're lucky enough to be able to get an appointment with your doctor, speak to your doctor, all right? Yep, that's how you do it. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.